We got two variants of this build. One is with a blue screen. I think I saved it with the Lady Death though, but we're about to switch to it and we'll fix all that. One is with the blue screen, and the other is with Scorpio on Technician. Now, me personally, I'm gonna be honest with you, I kind of prefer the Technician variant, which is what I'm wearing right now. And the reason why is because my laser pointers, you know, right now I'm using this, but I could switch to my covert SRS. I could switch to my covert SRS, or I could switch to my custom P416. This one has the Future Perfect on it as well, and I could put a laser pointer on it, right? And I want to do that because we're running Perfect Spotter on the chest plate, right? So I could run it like this. You know, it's gonna be phenomenal out there in the field, right? Because overcharge, it's set up to overcharge, so that's good stuff on Technician. But we're gonna check this out on Gunner as well. So let's go ahead and go. I know some of you guys are really gonna like that Gunner variant.
Area. Liquid DC-62 detected.
The DC-62 you see on the street has lost some potency over time and exposure to weather. And this stuff is fresh. Black Tusk must have found a stockpile of sealed barrels somewhere.
System malfunctioning.
That's some bad aiming I just did there.
Active terminal detected.
Did you see how quick that robot just went down?
Data you recover.
The robot is out of there.
Try to
It's
figure
gone.
out what Black Tusk is up to.
System reactivated.
I like this because it's a lot of support to the hive, and everybody, you know, I love to use a hive. And you're not aiming a Banshee post with this. You just hit the whole room, you know. You're running a straight 6 on this one. Overcharge. Look at that hive going crazy.
Got them.
I hear a robot. I hear a robot. I hear a robot. I hear you, robot. Okay, I'm telling you, Technician. I think the Technician variant of this is better. We'll clear this room out and we'll check out the other one. But I think the one that I'm probably gonna stick with is this one. And part of the reason is because if I really want to, I can go to my old trusty dusty, my beautiful little covert SRS. Yes. Why did it affect you? I don't like that. Ooh, missing those shots. Oh, how did I miss that last one? This is home for me right here. Oh yeah. All right, so this one we'll have to restock because we're using Technician. Let's check it out real quick. All right, so now this is pretty dope because you got a lot of support in terms of your hive, right? We'll go straight to the China Lighthouse. China Lighthouse right here. Or not China Light. I don't know. I say China Lighthouse. I don't know where I get that from, but China Light Industries. Excuse me. Anyway, so you got skill haste, right? You got additional skill haste, of course. You got explosive damage, which is going to go again to your hive 15%. You know, Technician, the specialization caters to hive. You get extra skill haste on your hive with use Technician, and also that's one of their, you know, you can use the artificer, but you know, you turn your hive into an artificer. But anyway, you got that going on. You got additional skill haste down here. You got 10 in the skill damage, right? Proficiency rank is at 7. You know, I got it in 2 builds, as you can see. And actually, those are the 2 builds we're about to be looking at. So, but anyway, we got that on the glove. Let's look at this Wyvern. You got the same thing. You got more skill haste, 12, and you got skill damage at 10. And up top, you got more status effect, 10%, and you got more skill damage. So that takes our skill damage up by another 20% with that knee pad. We'll go right over here. Picaro's holster. I always partner this with my Ninja backpack builds. You've seen it before so many times. This is my armor regen version because I don't have any armor regen in the build. So I figured why not at least put one in there, right? I could crank up the skill damage even more, but it's fine. It's doing plenty right now. I got 15% going to the hive. You follow me? Thanks to the China Light, right? So industries, right? We got that. So yeah, that's our Picaro's holster. Perfect spotter. We got more. So we got status effect, which is recalibratable. If we can recalibrate that. I could take that status effect off there. I could throw another skill damage in there, or it probably would be another skill haste. I don't think that'll let me do another skill damage right there. Probably be like, another skill haste. I could do that if I wanted to, right? But up top, we got 10% on armor on kill. We got another 5% on a total armor thanks to the perfect closer. We are not running on unbreakables. We're trying to get out of the habit of running them unbreakables. There's a variety of different talents that we could put on a chest plate. I use the unbreakables, but let's not spoil ourselves too much. And that's what we went with this one. So we went perfect spotter. You guys know I love perfect spotter, so there you go. And then chill out mask. This one might be a little hard to acquire for some of you guys, but it's a pretty dope. When you get this thing, man, it's phenomenal. I mean, you're getting your health, you're getting your total armor, and if you just so happen to have a second piece running a ninja backpack, you're going to get that armor regen, extra armor regen. So that's phenomenal. You know what I mean? Increase your armor regen. So good stuff. Especially when we only got one armor regen. That's the 4.9, and this 1% is going to crank that up even higher, right? So that's good stuff. Right? We got that going on. Ninja backpack, resourceful talent. We know what that does, right? Right? It's going to complete all your gear sets, yada, yada, yada. Basically, the idea when you're running this on Technician is you're going to have a Scorpio as a must-have. Your secondary is open. It's a type of weapon that you use, but you want to have a future perfect on it. I would advise using the Technician gun on this because you're going to get 25% of your skill damage. You're already overcharged. It is already at 6 tier. So if you don't want to use that, by all means. If you want to put your future perfect on the pistol, by all means. Right? If you want to do something different, you can. But with this one, I mean, the Scorpio is basically like your Banshee pulse. You know what I mean? You're using this, you're partnering the jammer pulse, right? 15 seconds on that cooldown, and you're using that Scorpio, and I like to one-shot my future perfect. You know what I mean? I like to, one-shot that overcharge. Right, so that's done. Let's go ahead. We're going to switch to the other one. I have it loaded with a Lady Death right now. This thing shreds with the Lady Death, by the way. But we're gonna use the blue screen. All right, let's go.
Keep an eye out for any Black Tusk intel.
You see that? You see that? Yeah. That blue screen is going nuts, buddy. I know you see it. I know you see it. And we ready to Banshee post already. How did he not get? I'm trying to understand how my hive didn't hit nothing just then. That's crazy. Ooh. Oh, my hive is already down. Oh, this is gonna hurt. I'm gonna have to detonate that hive. I'm not gonna be able to get it. That kind of sucks. All right, I don't think I have any armor regen on this one. Don't look like it.
Re-engaging.
You get that armor.
Hostiles on the flank.
That bonus armor. My hive is not working. I don't know what's going on. Some kind of it's glitching.
Hostile civilian target. Drone. Got a man down.
I gotta grab that, detonate that hive again.
Have some.
Firing.
Woo! He about to stand back up.
Get off your ass.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
He got TIC. I got a target. Hold your knee.
This reanimation. But I'm on to participate in the global event. I'm trying to get in on this global event action. What you haven't been seeing is how well this Glory Days does on this build. This Glory Days is crazy. You see that? It's like you thought that the blue screen was hitting. This Glory Days is insane. Stand up. Where you at?
Oh, who did that?
All right, so versatility on this build. You got the versatility, right? So I'm talking about the weapon. Oh, hold on. I thought we was done. Jeez, is he reanimated? Yeah. What the? Where did you go? You go out the door or something? You in here? Oh, there you go. He's trying to stay alive. All right, there we go. Now let's look at this. Oh, hold on. Let me make sure. Pop up on me again. All right, so this is Gunner Banshee Post 5 tier, right? Of course, 6 tier when you take it to when you use the TDI. You need a TDI on this one. So what do you actually need on this? I'm gonna be perfectly straight up 100% honest with you. The only gun that you absolutely must have on this build for it to work the way we see it set up here is going to be the TDI. Both weapons are open. If your primary and your secondary are open, you don't even need to use exotic weapons on this when it comes to the Gunner. So you see that how Gunner does have more versatility than the Technician version of this build. I'll be honest with you, it does. You know, I'm a little reluctant to say that because I'm biased and I really love Technician. But, you know, with Gunner, you don't got to restock, right? You're going to get that increased rate of fire. You get that little bonus every time you use an armor kit, bonus armor, right? And with Technician, your bonus armor is applied anytime you hold a skill out, right? So when you're aiming a skill, basically. But so you follow me. You don't have laser pointer on this. You don't get the pulse from the laser pointer, and we are using the perfect spotter chest plate, which does, I feel like there's more opportunity for versatility with Gunner. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, as much as I hate to say it, I need to stop doing it because, you know, I mean, I'm a Technician dude, hardcore, man. But it is more versatility here, right? Because you could swap out the perfect spotter chest plate at this point, honestly, because you're not using the laser pointer, right? I mean, but do you really want to do that? Because think about it. When you're using the jammer pulse, when you do this, they're pulse now, right? So you're getting 20%. So maybe I wouldn't swap out the perfect spotter, to be honest with you, right? Let's not make it too difficult. Let's not overthink it, right? So versatility. Put whatever weapons you, primary, secondary, whatever you want. Must have is going to be the TDI. Chill out mask, must have, right? Now I am farming for 12% skill haste, but down here you see I got 11.5. I got 2 of them, both of them in my mask here, right? We recalibrated skill tier onto this mask, right? But you also get 5% total armor, and you get 10% on the health, right? Now, if you didn't want to go the perfect spotter route, I'll just throw this in here. You know, you get the 5% here and armor on kill. But if you are still addicted, if you're still addicted to the 0Fs, to the perfectly unbreakables, you get some total armor here too, the 5%. So if you just had to throw a unbreakable on this, go with 0Fs and get that extra armor, right? So, but anyway, I'm trying to step away from the unbreakables, bro. You know, spoil us, you know, got you standing out of cover too long. But anyway, with this one, we didn't go to do any armor regen for the Picaros. We went with the skill damage, right? And we wanted to crank up that skill damage on this because we're not running technician and you don't get that extra skill tier. So, and we don't have the extra hive support. So I went on ahead and did the 10% for the hive on that one, right? Wyvern, we got 10 on the skill damage. We got 12 in skill haste up top. We got more skill damage. Takes us up by another 20% on the skill damage, excuse me. And then you got status effect on bleed, and that's you're gonna get a bleed from your hive, right? So you got that going on. Do we look at the China light? Yeah, explosive damage, which is cool. That's support for your hive again, because you know it's like an explosive experience. The little hives and the beast, you know, is when they jump out of the hive like that, right? So it's an explosive sort of event, right? You got some more skill haste going on there. You got more skill haste down at the bottom, a tune of 12%, and then you got 10 on your skill damage on that glove. Of course, we know what the ninja backpack does. Resourceful talent. It's going to feed all your other gear sets. You complete your gear sets. It's going to 2-piece to a 3-piece. Turns your 2-piece to a 3-piece, a 1-piece to a 2-piece, 3-piece to a 4-piece. We know how that works. This is like a gumbo. We got a mix of a little bit of everything going on right here, right? So, yeah, no particular focus in terms of gear sets, right? Banshee pose, a nice smooth 15 seconds. And what I really like about this is your cooldown is 15 seconds and your duration is 12 seconds, right? Effect duration is going to be 7 seconds. So cut that 15 seconds down practically in half. You know what I mean? Because by the time they're done and they're done with the stupor that you put them in, right? You about ready to do it. Post them again, right? And the weapons that you're hitting with, because of the fact that they're post, it's boosted up by 20%. So everything is hitting like a ton of bricks. Every gun, all your different exotics, is what I really love about this, because we're not locked in on an exotic weapon, right? On this particular loadout, we're not locked in on an exotic. We're using a TDI. That's your must-have, right? Because that's gonna anytime you use the Banshee post, by the way, switch to the TDI. Put the TDI in your hand so you get a bigger Banshee. Now you're running a 6-tier Banshee post. Easy, beautiful, bro. Love it. I really like this one, and I'll be honest with you, as much as I love Technician, I think this is the one I'm gonna go with. And the reason I say that is because I can go in any direction I want with my weapons, right? If you want to go LMG, if you want to go AR, if you want to go shotgun, marksman rifle, sniper, whatever you want to do, it's gonna get boosted by 20% because of that perfect spotter and that Banshee pulse. And that Banshee pulse is giving you that stopping power of the Scorpio. Only thing with the Banshee pulse you got to be careful about is it's not doing anything to the robots, and you don't have any EMP grenades. So you're gonna have to go, you're gonna have to have something that's gonna really be able to drop them robots, and that's why I like to have a hive, down on the ground getting busy, and that hive is boosted as well. You can see almost at 953K. So it's hitting like a ton of bricks with the TDI in hand. It drops down a little bit without the TDI, about 77,000, something like that. Let's just do it so you can see. Just put this in hand. Hold on, I'm sorry. Let's look at it again. Yeah, just a little bit, not too bad. Follow me? So that's it, man. 2 different variants of this build. I think it works phenomenal. Which one works for you? I think Gunner's gonna win. I think Gunner's gonna be the dominant between the 2 variants. I'm probably gonna stick with this one because I have so many different technician builds. I need something like this so I can have that versatility, when I'm running Gunner, because I normally don't run that. So if I want to run a Bullet King or a Blue Screen, whatever, you can even run Backfire on this. If you don't know what Backfire is, it's this SMG that nobody ever uses. I've been trying to put a build together for this, like focused on this, and I'm having a hard time with it because it's just like so many other SMGs just gonna outperform it. You know what I mean? I can make an SMG build for this. Like, okay, I'm gonna put an SMG build together for the Backfire. I'm like, okay, now we finally got the Backfire doing some serious damage. It's looking pretty good. But then you put the Lady Death in there, and it's like, See, the Lady Death is destroying the backfire. You know what I'm saying? So that's where we at with the backfire. It's like you can really try to build for it, but the Lady Death is going to destroy that thing just hands down. It's just on a whole nother level. You know what I mean? So that's where we at with that. But listen, with all that said, thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting the channel. We are out of here. I know the videos have been spaced out a little bit. I've been a little busy. Got some other things going on, some other ventures. But I'm going to try to, I know that I can consistently at least commit to the every 5 days until we get to the point that we can actually increase the you know, how much we're active online. Salute to all my division agents. Let's get it. Not again.
RCO nigga.
Trappy in my little web.
OP Mark 2s and RBGs for you fellas.
Dynamite.
Straight through here, straight through.
You watching
3.
RCO mega.
Don't you run from me.
RCO nigga.
When you sign up to be an NPC in the Division 2 in real life, you should have went to Roblox. Here's how not to enter the dark zone. You watching
RCO mega.
Hilo almost at extraction zone.